A very good morning to everybody present here. My name is Arvind Varchaswi and I'm here from the Art of Living. And for the next 1 hour, it would be my endeavor to take you to see how we could empower retail minds. Endeavor to give you a unique perspective to manage our thought and body and mind over the next 1 hour. We'll also see how to attend to our emotions, negativity, a little bit of stress and anxiety. And also, when you go back from the session here today, I'll also be empowering you with some techniques that you could also use at home to see how you could handle your stress. Okay. Let's just start this off. The first step towards personal empowerment is a calm and stress-free mind. Anything that you would do in your life, if you were to do it with a calm and composed mind, you see that you're more effective, be it in your communication on whatever you do. So it's important that the first foundation to your personal empowerment is that you see how you get a calm and composed mind. Everybody tells us we need to be calm, but today let us see how we actually can be calm. The second is that when you have a calm and stress-free mind, you see that the clarity of your thought increases. You're able to think more clearly, and when you're able to think more clearly, you see that your decisions that you make will be more effective. Next, when you make clearer decisions, you're able to forge better relationships, and also see that the interactions that you have are more productive. And finally, when you see that you take all these things together, you take problems that come to you as challenges. Notice the word challenge. I have not used the word problem. The word challenge is nothing but the same situation, but it's how you look at it. A problem is when you know that there's a problem, but you say, alright, you've still not accepted it, alright, fine, let's see what to do about it. But in a challenge, it's about the attitude. You say that, hey, alright, that's a problem, let me see how I can deal with it effectively. So what is this self-mastery about? It's about managing your emotions, and also managing yourself a little bit better, your thoughts, to see that how you're able to clearly think and how effective you can be during the day. How do you get there? First of all, being aware of your environment. What we often do is that we often think that, alright, I know everything, so I don't need to learn from anybody else. But if we start learning from one another and also from our environment, we see that we'll be more effective speakers and more effective people to begin with. The second is managing your stress levels. It's important that when you have to deliver something really good, you need to also learn how to manage your stress. For example, if you're presenting something in a huge audience, it's quite obvious to see, alright, oh my God, am I going to do really good? What am I going to talk? What are people going to think about me? But the moment you start thinking about all these things, saying that, okay, what is the person thinking about me? Am I doing a good job? Am I really talking what the other person wants to know? I totally forget as to what I'm supposed to deliver to you. A quality thing. So learning how to manage our stresses and seeing how we can be more effective people. Next, by drawing strength from within you. You would realize that once your mind is more calm and composed, you see that you're able to draw strength from within to handle situations outside. There would be a lot of situations where you say, alright, I don't want any more talk, I don't want any more advice, let me see what can I do? Let me see what's my inner calling. So rather from going and making decisions more like in a fast way, you see that your decisions would be more intuitive. Some decisions when you take intuitively, you see that they're more effective. Alright. Now we spoke about this word called stress. Now let's just look at how stress affects us. The effects of stress, it influences the body, it influences the mind and the emotions. Let's talk a little bit of this. When you're stressed, you see that suddenly your hands might start trembling, you might start stammering, your legs might start quivering, and also you see that people get blood pressure, etc. because of stress. The mind. What is the state of mind when you're stressed? You're not able to think clearly. You're not able to take any decisions at all. And when it comes to emotions, they start getting very erratic. You see that you're not in control of your emotions. Somebody just comes and gives you, an insult. Immediately you take it and then you get angry. The impacts of stress on us we see that our perception, observation and expression take a beating. When you're stressed, you see that you're not able to perceive things properly. Whatever you see in front of you, you don't take a complete download. And so therefore, whatever observations that you make from that are also not effective. And therefore, when your observations are not okay, then the way you start expressing things out also are not in the right manner. So taking you to this particular cycle, that first when stress comes about, you see that you have a clouded perception, an incorrect observation leading to a flawed expression, and of course a suboptimal result. You wouldn't get a desired result as to how effective that you would want to be as a person. Now let's just look at this. The nature of our mind. The nature of the mind is like a pendulum, alright? That's how I would like to put it. Rather thinks about the past. Normally when you think about the past, it would be regrets or you're angry. You say, alright, fine, I could do better. Or say, oh my God, I should have done better. Or if somebody comes and spoils your day, you say, oh my God, why did he do that? I should have done better in my 5th standard exam. So, whenever your mind goes to the past, it's always brooding. It's always thinking as to how you could have done things better, angry or stressed about it. And the mind also goes to the future. You're anxious about the future. Oh my God, will I do a good job? Can I do it? How will I talk to the person in front of me? Will I really perform in my work? But where actually is your life? It's in the present moment. So the trick is to bring your mind to the present moment. And how would we do that? There's a link between our mind and our body. And what's that? That's our breath. It's our breath that defines that our mind and our body at this very moment. Otherwise your mind can be anywhere, but your body is here. But what brings these two together? It's your breath. So let's look at this. Normally what does your mind think about? If I start, alright, let me give you an example. Somebody comes up to me and say, oh Arvind, you have wonderful hair. Your dress is really good. You have such a magnificent smile. Alright, you're really looking very nice today. But your nose, what's wrong with your nose? So what do I remember? All these compliments that were given to me, but my mind remembers only, oh, what's with the nose? What did that person tell me about my nose? Why is it wrong? Why is it bad? So the mind normally has a tendency to focus on the negative. So can we change our thoughts? Have you ever tried it? Alright, let's do a small exercise here. I'd like all of us to keep our eyes closed, and I would like all of you to think about anything else but a pink elephant with a broom in its trunk. Think about anything else but a pink elephant with a broom in its trunk. Alright, open your eyes. Did you see that? Alright, I also thought it's a nice way to market an unwanted thought as well. But this is how your mind actually is. The moment you say that, alright, I don't want to do something, your mind automatically says, no, I want to do that. So let's see how to approach this particular challenge, and let's see how to solve it. So two practical approaches which have been really proved useful to achieve a calm mind is through meditation and breathing techniques. During the presentation, I'll see that you're introduced to these as well. Talking about meditation. Research shows that meditation can be used as a tool to calm the mind. It, of course, de-stresses you. It boosts the immune system. Increases the well-being in you. Of course, increases cognitive abilities like emotional regulation and also attention. If you've noticed that some of us have this particular thing that we're able to be attentive for some time, but after that we start losing our attention. Why? Because we are not as effective, we might not have as much energy. So mind gets tired listening to things. So meditation actually helps you improve the energy levels in your mind as well. Alright, something that we already know. Chronic stress is damaging and mental and physical health as well. It's mostly due to thoughts, future or past. Now this is something that we don't give too much attention to. We normally think, alright, fine, I'm stressed, alright, now I'm stressed, now what to do with it? But if you notice that most of your stresses are because that you're talking or thinking about your past, you're brooding about it, or you're anxious about the future. But how do you handle this particular stress? And also, thoughts are difficult to control with thoughts. We just experienced that right now. The moment I told you not to think about it, your mind exactly goes and thinks about that. So what do we do? Meditation can help reduce thoughts. It of course has a lot of physical and psychological advantages as well. Now talking about it's difficult to control a thought, so you would think, alright fine, what would it take for me to sit 5 minutes? How is it going to help me? The moment you start to sit to meditate, your mind immediately goes on, alright fine, it's been 2 minutes, alright it's been 3 minutes, okay nothing's happening. So what's going to happen to me? Here's where I'd like to talk about how there's a link between the breath, our emotions and our thoughts. If you notice, whenever you're sad, how's your breath? Very feeble. Nobody can hear. When you cry, it's actually broken. And when you're happy, you go, ah. And when you're angry, it's forceful. So if you notice, every emotion has a corresponding breath pattern. So when you're angry, it's different. When you're sad, it's different. When you're happy, it's different. So what's the secret? There's a direct link between the breath and the emotions as well. So the moment you start to learn to control your breath, automatically your emotions also would subside. You would see that whenever you're angry, you're told, alright, just sit quietly, count to 10. It's nothing but bringing your breath back to normal and also bringing your mind to the present moment. Not that there's a sudden magic number that you count from 1 to 10 that you stop being angry. So what does this mean? The breath and the emotions have a relationship with each other. So the moment we learn to attend to our breath, we'll also be able to attend to our emotions as well. Alright. Here's an experience that I would like to give all of you. Alright. Could I have the sound please? Alright. I'll take you through a short set of exercises. I'd rather call it desktop yoga. Taking into consideration you could do it there, sitting at your desktops, even at your workplace as well. I'd like all of you to bring your hands up, bring to the side, and shake it, and loose. Alright, bring it to the front. Alright, now, as fast as you can. Very good, just let all the stresses out. Okay, faster, come on, you can do better. Very good. And relax. What you do is that you take your index finger and your thumb, place your thumb in between your eyebrows and straighten your eyebrows out. Straighten them. You see that all these areas would be the places where stress accumulates in our body. So just straighten out your eyebrows. And take your right hand, place it on your head and just massage your head. Just press hard. Very good. Take both your palms, place it on your eyes. Smile. There, all the knots coming out. And circular motion. And relax. Okay. What we would do now is that I would guide you through a short meditation. What you would just need to do is that just listen to my instructions effortlessly and just go with it. So the entire point of the meditation is to be effortless. Alright? Alright. Let's all keep our eyes closed. Now aware of your body and your surroundings. Listen to the people talking around you. Become aware of the music. Just become aware of all the noises in your surroundings. A normal breath in and breathe out. Another breath in and breathe out. Become aware of your breath. Your incoming breath energizes the body, and your outgoing breath brings relaxation. Become aware of this phenomenon. Another breath in and breathe out. Another breath in and breathe out. Relax more and more. Bad thoughts, let them come. Do not resist any thought. Another breath in and breathe out. Another breath in and breathe out. Relax more and more. Become aware of your emotions, good or bad. Let them come. Do not resist any emotion or feeling. Another breath in and breathe out. 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 Relax more and more. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly and gradually become aware of your emotions, if any. Become aware of your thoughts, if any. Another breath in and breathe out. Another breath in. And as you breathe out, become aware of your body and your surroundings. And slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes very slowly and gradually. Feel good? Just a reflection. You notice that before you were meditating, you had a lot of thoughts, but most of us would find that after meditation, your mind is more composed, more calm. You're able to think more clearly. Alright? So, a little bit of meditation every day, which certainly sharpen both your mind and your intellect as well. Okay, just to summarize, a relaxed mind can facilitate better decision making. When you're relaxed, you take more effective decisions. You see that the people around you also feel that, that the decisions that you take are the right ones. You see that managing your emotions and thoughts for effective leadership actions. Sometimes it's necessary that you might need to show anger. As employers, as people in the higher ups, we need to see that we also need to show anger to see that job gets done. But it's also important that we don't get angry. There's a difference between the two. When you get angry, you're not in control of your anger. But when you show anger, you are in control of your anger. It's just like a medicine as to what you're giving people. So learning to manage your emotions for effective leadership is also very necessary. That also enables conditions to facilitate and creation value or, public life. You also see that when you're more calm, you're more creative. And when you're creative, you get better products. And also it's necessary when you're calm, you're also able to sustain things. But being calm and sustaining is also not enough. You also need to see how we can transform things. So when you're calm and peaceful, you see that you get to do all these three. So that's the summary of it all. I thank you, and I'm open to questions.
I want to ask, when you are actually meditating,
yes,
then how do you keep your focus of your mind? I mean, are you actually let your thoughts be coming to your mind, or you try to avoid your thoughts? What exactly we should do? Where should the eye focus be when you are actually closed? And I want to know that.
Wonderful. It's a wonderful question. Can I have a little bit more volume on the mic? Check. Hello, check. Check, check. Alright, great. You know, normally we think that when we meditate, it's about concentrating about something. Say that already, I have to concentrate, I have to be relaxed, I have to be relaxed. But meditation is not about concentration. Meditation is actually deconcentration. Meditation is just being with yourself. The result of meditation is a calm and collected mind. A nice mind that you can concentrate things on. So while you're meditating, just be yourself. So if thoughts come, the moment you try to avoid thoughts, just like the pink elephant with the broom, so the moment you try to avoid something, your mind wants to hold on to that. So the beauty is that in meditation, you just hug all these thoughts together and say, alright, fine, come, you're all mine. The moment the mind accepts something, it just relaxes. The moment the mind says, I don't want to do something and does not accept it, that's when your thoughts keep on going again and again. So while meditating, just be yourself. The result of meditation will be concentration and an effective mind.
So you mean that we should concentrate more on the breath when we are doing the meditation?
Nothing at all, just be effortless. The breath would automatically happen. And you would notice that while you meditate every day, the beauty about meditation is that it's just like brushing. You need to, the way we brush our teeth, meditation is also like a brushing for our mind and emotions as well. So many emotions get clogged up in our mind. So the moment we meditate, perhaps day one you might not see that much effectiveness, but over a week or 10 days when you see that you meditate 10-15 minutes a day, you see that it does have an impact on your mind as well.
I have another question.
Yes?
Is it any particular time that when one should meditate, or is it any time of the day you can do that?
It's good that you meditate, in the morning before breakfast. Alright? Normally people would say you need to get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, meditate. But I would say that, you do it before breakfast and before dinner. That's the best time. Because the moment you have your dinner, you sit to meditate, you just go to sleep. So it's good that you do meditation in a light stomach. Not exactly empty, but light stomach is good.
Hi, I have two questions.
Yes?
Do you need to sit upright when you meditate, or you can be relaxed, you can lie down?
Yeah. Actually, it's good that you sit down, but chair-asana or sofa-asana is also okay. You sit on a chair or on a sofa, it's good, but I wouldn't advise you doing it lying down, because then you tend to go off to sleep. Meditation, the beauty is that you have relaxed, full awareness. Alright? When you're sleeping, you're not aware of what's happening. But when you're meditating, you're aware of what's happening around, but you're still relaxed.
Okay. Coming to his question actually,
yes.
When you meditate,
yes.
Okay, you said you be open to all emotions, right?
Yes.
So anyways, if even now, I'm open to all emotions, all thoughts are coming to me, okay, even if I'm not meditating, but all thoughts are coming to me, I'm open to it, I'm not concentrating, okay, and I'm open to all the thoughts which are coming to my mind. So what is the difference between when you meditate and when you are in a normal state of mind?
Correct. Very nice question. How is it different that, I lead my life, I know all my thoughts come together. How is it different when I sit to meditate? The difference is that when you sit and meditate, you actually give attention to these thoughts as well. When you're in your normal day-to-day life, the thoughts come, okay, fine, alright, fine, it's come, it's gone. But the moment you sit and meditate, you see that all these thoughts, when they come and go, the moment you give a little bit of attention to them, they dissolve. So normally stresses in your mind are something that you all the time keep on planning about something, or you're anxious about something. But in meditation, when you see that all these thoughts come across, normally there are two types of thoughts that you would get. One is a connected thought and an unconnected thought in meditation. Connected thought is that you keep planning. So the moment one thought comes, okay, fine, now after the session, I have another session to go to. So what should I do right now after the session? Let me go have something to eat. Okay, fine, then I might have to drink something as well. I might have to meet my friend. So do you see the connection in thoughts that you have? These are one stream of thoughts. The other stream of thoughts is that, okay, fine, I'm sitting here right now. Okay, what did I have last night for dinner? And suddenly you get another thought, okay, 5th standard, I actually wrote this exam. So do you see there are some times that you actually get these unconnected thoughts as well. So during meditation, you would experience both. The beauty is that when you have unconnected thoughts, it's a sign of stress release. The moment you start planning about something and having thoughts, you see that you stop meditating and you're just planning about something. You're involved in something.
Okay. One last question.
Yes.
I have heard people say when you meditate, you have to actually they say like you jab a bowl, you know, like you concentrate and you keep on repeating one word during meditation. Is that what you're supposed to do, or you just have to relax and be open?
See, the thing is that there are many different forms of, meditation. What you're saying about repeating one particular thing, that's called, Jaffa. That's called Jaffa meditation, meaning that you bring your mind only to one particular thing. It's just like when you go to a rock concert, you see everybody humming the same thing. Alright? Everybody humming the same song. You go to a Bryan Adams concert, everybody sings, alright, Summer of 69, alright, you get up and sing with them. So do you see there's a collective energy over there? But when it comes to Japa mantra, you notice that certain words have good vibrations and have a positive impact. It's actually researched as well. So the moment you actually bring your attention to such vibrations as well, it does have a positive impact on the mind. But that's one way of meditating. But most simple, at least for me, being a person like, who meditates every day, I find, being effortless is more simple. I see that that's more effective for my mind.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
So my question is if a person's job, major part of the job is...
I'm sorry sir, I did not hear you. I'm sorry.
If a person's major part of the job is analyzing the past and driving out future strategies and planning. So out of 8-10 hours a day, major person is involved in majority in analyzing the past and doing future planning.
Certainly, yes.
How to get out of that? Like you said, we should live in present.
Correct. So his question is that, what if somebody's work is to actually analyze the past and plan for the future? Yeah? So what is it that, how would you live your life then, if you have to do this every day? The beauty is that, when you say that you have to think about the past, learn from it. We have to learn from our past, live the moment right now, and plan for our future. You can't plan for your future 10 days from now. The same is that you cannot change what's happened in the past. So the beauty is that you learn from the past. Don't be stuck to it. Saying that, oh my God, I failed, oh my God, I could have done better. But learning from that, saying that, how can I improve myself right now? Learning from my past experiences and see that I make a better future. But the moment I get caught up, either in the future being anxious about what am I going to do, or brooding about the past, saying that I could have done better, that's when problem starts to arise. But it's very correct that we learn from the past and build a better future. But we do it right now.
Okay, my question is, you said being angry and showing anger, there's a difference.
Yes.
So can you elaborate a little bit with an example maybe?
Correct. Alright. Let me give you a very simple example. There are two mothers sitting during lunchtime, and her son comes and says, Mummy, I want a chocolate, I want a chocolate. So, mother says, no, you're not supposed to have any chocolate anymore. You've had too many chocolates today, go. So then later, the mother showed anger. Then after 2 seconds, they say, hey, he's a small boy, should not eat those many chocolates. It's not good for him. So if you notice that an anger which comes from a calm mind, the mother was calm at that point in time. But to see that the child learns from what needs to happen is that she showed anger at that point in time. So similarly like that, we need to see how we can use our emotions better. But when we get angry, we are not in control of our anger. Alright? So showing anger is just like a medicine, saying that alright, when you need to correct somebody, you can't be like, all the time smiley, all the time like, alright, fine, whatever, okay. Then you'd just be a doormat and everybody would walk over you. So sometimes you would need to show your emotions as well. Be an effective person.
This can be for all kind of emotions.
Sorry?
This can be for all kind of emotions. This can be for all kind of emotions, not just anger, right?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yes.
Hi, I have a question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, at the back.
Yes, go ahead.
Somehow, I just feel that when I'm meditating,
yes,
the more I concentrate is on the negativities. What exactly has happened to me, or what has been happening because of my own faults or my own deeds.
Okay.
Is that a correct vibe to understand myself when I meditate, or should it be completely on a positive thing? Okay, I've done this, I've achieved that, I should be proud of myself. Which side should it be? Should it be negative to understand yourself much better and improve yourself, or it should be only about the pride? And also when I'm meditating, I do have a lot of random thoughts, which I really want to know that should it be focusing on one single thing, but what should it be? It should be the negative vibe to understand or the positive vibe to go ahead more.
Okay. I'll take your questions and divide them into two. One is that with regards to a solution, with regards to how you're dealing with your negative emotions, etc., is that there's an Art of Living program, spanned over 3 days, a 3-day module and a 6-day module. There you would learn a lot of breathing techniques to see that how you can handle your emotions a little bit more deeper. 1 hour wouldn't be enough to actually explain to you how it would actually work. So it would be good that you actually experience it. See, the more I talk or anybody else talks about saying that you can handle your emotions or thoughts like this in a better way, it's really not going to help. Rather, empower you with tools, empower you with techniques as to how you can handle them yourself. Number one. Number two is that during meditation, when you're meditating, treat good thoughts and bad thoughts the same. That's why if you notice today when we meditated, I said, whether good thoughts or bad thoughts, let them come, treat them as one. So during meditation, a good thought and a bad thought, both would consume your energy. The moment you accept them, they just dissolve. Alright? So during meditation, the moment you start concentrating on something, just get your attention back to your breath. Your breath will bring you back to the present moment. So a little bit of practice, it might not happen the first time that you do, but a little bit of practice would certainly see that it would prove effective for you. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure spending time with all of you. It's certainly a wonderful opportunity for me also to learn from all of you. And I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful year ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you.